Good morning, friends. Happy Wednesday. I'm gonna start another couple days in my life of vlog. So welcome if you're new here. I actually just finished filming my pregnancy favorites video, which will be up before this. So I'll make sure to link it in case you guys are interested. It is almost 11. I feel like my camera is off right now. And I'm gonna put all this stuff away. Cora's in here. Get back to working. I think I would like to edit this video for Saturday, so I'm gonna do that. But I got up at like 5:30 this morning because I couldn't sleep. We went for a walk. I got ready. I did like a tiny bit of work. I am meeting somebody today at 1:30 to talk with her to see if she can help me find somebody to watch the dogs when I go into labor, because I don't know anyone here, so we have to find somebody to help us with that. I am so out of breath. So I'm meeting with her at 1:30. I have to leave around 1. I have like a couple of blogs and stuff to get going on, but most importantly, I need to be able to breathe, which is not going very well for me. I'm 34 weeks today, which is great and exciting. It's just crazy. That means that like baby could come at any point, but I'm 6 weeks from my due date, which seems very close. But I'm gonna get on with my day, but I'll take you guys through it as much as I can, take you through the next couple days, and we'll see what we get up to. It is now, what time is it? 3:58. I am just folding some laundry, very exciting. I went and got coffee with this girl this afternoon, but it was down by where I get my groceries done, so I just feel like I've been over there a ton. I did not mean to dry this bra, but yeah, so I came home. There's a lot more people out in the afternoon with like kids and stuff. So Ben is on a call right now. We have a financial planning call later with one of Ben's friends who's a financial planner. If you watch my budgeting videos, we have no interest or money to put into wealth management at this point, but it's more to just chat with them and see if they have any recommendations on our budget. We already told them that we're not gonna make any changes until after baby anyway. So we have that at 5:30, so that's in like an hour and a half. We have to make food before that because there's no way that I'll be able to wait till like 6 or 6:30 to eat, especially because we're making sweet potatoes and chicken meatballs tonight, and the sweet potatoes just take like an hour. So if our meeting goes till like 6:15 and then we have to wait an hour, like that's just not gonna work for me. Wow, I look very pregnant. My coffee little date went well. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure it out. My preference would be to have someone from our family. Well, you scared the shit out of me. I'm talking to my camera.
Oh.
I was just telling them that we are just trying to figure out the dog thing.
Yeah.
And like how we both prefer that it could be like a friend or like a family member, but it's just like because we have no idea when the baby's gonna come.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing yet, so that's kind of like I feel like that's like our biggest stressor.
For sure. Yeah, I mean it's just really the only, well, not unknown. When the baby comes is unknown.
Right.
But in terms of like unknown of how we are going to handle it, yeah.
And I mean the hospital is only like 15 minutes away, but you never know like if Ben will be able to leave, and the dogs have never been home that long alone ever.
Yeah, we just like leave them alone for one night somehow.
Yeah.
Just go stay at a
right.
hotel or something, and
yeah, just leave them here.
it's so interesting because they haven't been alone ever like overnight, so it's like weird to think of what they would do.
I know,
like,
I'm just afraid that Finn would literally
do?
like howl all
I know.
night, because I think that's what he would do.
I know.
And I don't think that we'd be able to only leave them downstairs.
Right.
Like it just wouldn't be. Anyway,
yeah,
so we have no idea.
We'll see. I gotta go preheat the oven though, because that meeting took longer than I thought. So that we can actually eat dinner on time.
Oh yeah, I was telling them that.
Bye friends.
It also is just like, because the timing is too up in the air, it's like really hard to have somebody come and stay here because I could go 2 weeks early, I could go 2 weeks late. That's a long time for somebody to come and stay here. It's around Christmas, so the price of flights is gonna be insane. And I also don't know that we want somebody in our house the last couple weeks. Like, you know, I wanna just like relax and not have to deal with like hosting someone or anything like that. You know, if I went into labor today and like somebody could come tomorrow, but it would be so expensive to like get a flight that's last minute. These are like the cons of living far away from anyone you know. I think part of the issue is, well, the biggest issue is we don't have like any friends here. It's just weird to like let some random person, even if you meet them a couple times, into your house with your dogs and all of your stuff when you're not here. We have to figure that out, but I am going to finish doing the laundry. We'll eat at some point, probably like 5, and then we have the meeting and I just want to chill. Good morning, friends. It is the next day, 10:15. I just got to Wake Forest. I'm gonna go to the coffee shop. I'm in like a little bit of a mood today. I think I just got myself really worked up about the dogs last night, and then I also got, which I talked about in the last clip, but I also got really worked up about the fact that I don't feel like I should be the one worrying about this right now. Like, I feel like this is something Ben easily could take off my plate, but I wasn't asking him to. I just kind of woke up in a bad mood again today, and it's dreary and gross, and the work I have to do today is stuff I've been putting off all week with hopes of getting some energy and maybe a little bit more happiness. I'm gonna go work at the coffee shop for a little bit here, as long as there's space open to do so. I have therapy at 1. It's only 10 though, so my guess is like I'll only be here till like 11:30. So just having a little bit of a rough day. Hopefully next time I check in, I'm not such a cranky little, you know. I'm officially home. It is 12:26. I have therapy in a half hour virtually. I actually got myself McDonald's for lunch, which is not like me. I think I told you guys like earlier in my pregnancy, I was kind of craving, well, I was craving McGriddles, but the last couple of weeks I've been like thinking about a Big Mac, which is crazy to me because I used to work at McDonald's in high school, so I haven't eaten a Big Mac in probably 15 plus years. I had that. It was like fine. Again, this is how I feel about all food. Nothing is great, but it's like fine. So I did give them French fries, which is why they're sitting there staring at me, even though I threw the rest of them out because neither of us need to be eating that many French fries. I got a good amount of work done. I did all the research I need to do for the most part for the blog for my one client. And then I started writing, or I continued writing some like health benefits for like a guide that I'm writing for my other client. So I didn't finish either of those things. So I'll probably have to, well, I will want to finish those things after therapy. I feel a little bit better mentally. I think I worked upstairs at the coffee shop this time, which I never do, and I should do it more often because there's like nobody up there. Plus I got a seat by the window, which is really nice because the seat by the window downstairs is cold and the table is very wobbly. So I don't sit there very often. But so I took like a little time lapse while I was there. I love Wake Forest. It's like my favorite area near us, I guess. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Hopefully this sits well because there was dairy and gluten in that. And those are two things that I try not to eat very much of. I was like, you know, I've been thinking about this for a really long time. I'm just gonna get one. And now I never need one again. You know, I'll probably never have one again. I also sent my best friend a voice memo. I think I've told you guys this before, but my best friend lives in California. We have been friends since preschool. She's 35, I'm 34, almost 35. So we've been friends for over 30 years. Every day, or we try to every day, voice memo or text each other a few things we're grateful for, an affirmation for the day, and our goals. And then sometimes we just like ramble to each other about things that are going on. But we've been doing this now for like 3 years. It's just really nice. And I sent her like an 8-minute voice memo, just like venting about everything, about like my mood, about like the dogs, and I'm worried about them, and some other stuff. So it was just nice to like get that energy out. I'm sure therapy will help too. This is a terrible view. But to be honest, I've done a lot of therapy. Ben and I did couples therapy. I've done like my own therapy for a really long time. I had a therapist that I loved in Chicago, or in the suburbs of Chicago. And then it took me a really long time to find a therapist here that I liked. And I like my therapist, but I'm not like obsessed with, I think she's great. I just, you know, it's just not the same as like the therapist I had when I lived in Wheaton. I just feel like the last few therapy sessions the last couple of months have just been like regular talk therapy, and I kind of like going like deep diving into stuff. I've done like internal family systems work, I've done somatic work, that kind of stuff. Sometimes like the talk therapy feels nice, but I just like never want to go to it. Thankfully it's virtual, but I don't want to get rid of my therapist either. Going into having a baby, I think it'll be important to have a therapist for afterwards to like help me work through that. And God forbid there's any like postpartum depression or anxiety, I would rather have somebody already, because it's really hard to find a therapist here. So I have a few more sessions with her, and then I'll probably just stop in December, because I've told you their like cancellation policy is so stupid. Not her, it's not her fault, it's the practice that she works for. We're sharing some fajitas at La Santa.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Well, it smells very good.
Yeah.
I wish you could smell that.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. The dogs are just insane this morning. It's 6:50. I've been up since 5:30. Yesterday, I woke up at 3:45. I'm not like a super morning person, so I'm not loving this. I also don't understand why this happens on the weekend when I have like the space to be relaxed, but it is what it is. So I got up 5:30, came down here with the dogs, hung out for a little while, just like watching YouTube. And then I just fed them and let them out. And they're being crazy. Why are you so worked up? So as you saw, I like put away some dishes and stuff. I didn't even check to see if the dishwasher was full. Yesterday, I showed you a little bit of our day, but quite honestly, I'm like slowing down big time. We went for a W in the morning, but it was really humid, like 98% humidity, plus it was 70 degrees, 70 something, which is just not comfortable to walk in humidity like that particularly when you're pregnant and already out of breath. The stroller piece I showed you that we were waiting on, we actually got the piece from the person that sent it to us like 2 days after I got the Amazon one. So we took the Amazon return back to Kohl's. Ben and I went to La Santa for lunch, which is one of my favorite Mexican restaurants and we just shared some fajitas. And then, yeah, we spent the afternoon. I made our December budget video with Ben. He actually kind of put it together. That video will be out. I think you'll see this one on Wednesday, and you'll see that budget on Saturday. So let me know what you think about Ben being a part of the budgeting videos. We just had like pasta for dinner because we both just weren't feeling anything else. Okay, we just did a quick Target haul. Sorry if the dogs are panting in the background. They were just being fucking insane outside. Here's Benjamin.
Hello.
Who almost got his legs broken by the dog. So most of this is just like snacks for the hospital bag, but then for breastfeeding and stuff. But they have this Made Good brand, which I didn't even realize how much of this. It's either Made Good or Good and Gathered. that we got.
I know it's kind of funny. Good and Gather.
Oh, Good and Gathered.
Yeah.
Ben got some of these. These are like his favorite plantain chips, but they're so expensive to get the small one, and like Costco doesn't have them anymore. Some of these, because this was in my pregnancy favorites video.
What was?
The nasal strips.
Oh.
Or no, it wasn't. It should have been though, because those have been.
Oh, was it?
No, I forgot about them. I got some gum to try. Ben's making himself lunch.
Sorry, I'm trying to make some noise.
It's okay. Kind bars. Family pack of these, like dairy-free, gluten-free. I hope these are chewy. That's like my only thing.
I think they seem like they're made based off of like chewy granola bars.
Yeah. These are for Ben. Basically anything with chocolate is for me. Anything without chocolate is for Ben. These though, I used to eat these a lot forever ago, but just having like some fruit strips. We got these like little Rice Krispie treats, cookie dough for Ben. Oh, these hopefully are good, but they're just like little packs of cookies, some Himalayan salted dark chocolate almonds, and they're dairy free. So yeah, we got all this stuff to put in like the bag. I'll have to figure out a good way to do this because I don't think like the whole box is gonna make sense. Hey friends, happy Monday. I truly don't remember the last time that I checked in with you. It's been a very interesting week-ish. Very interesting week in my life. I'm sure, as you can see, it's been like kind of jumbled all over the place, but today has just been like a hard day for me to wrap my head around things. I had a call with my client this morning. I had a call with my naturopath, and then I just did like a ton of admin work, but I just like cannot get anything substantial done. Like my brain just isn't doing it. My brain is like, you're making a baby. We don't have time to write a blog. So it's been very interesting. I feel like it's like, it's not laziness. I literally feel like my body and my brain are like, what are we doing? You should just be cooking this baby. So anyway, I got a couple packages that I wanted to show you. Well, I can't show you one because it's for my sister. So I bought her, she knows this already. She knows that I bought her a blanket from Costco. I don't think she watches my vlogs anyway. Terrible sister. Just kidding. But anyway, she knows that I bought her a blanket from Costco, but I bought her one more thing. Her birthday is December 15th, so I'm due December 21st. So I would like to send her gift out before December. To be honest, I haven't been able to like buy her gifts the last few years because we've been so tight on our budget. So I just wanted to send her like 2 little things, nothing crazy, but one of them came in today. So I'm just gonna pack that up. I'm gonna get her a card, then I'll probably send it out in a week or 2. I don't know. But I did get a couple things from Sephora, which I didn't know this package was coming today. So I'll show you what it is. So I've heard great things about these blushes by Rare Beauty. I have like no idea what this is gonna be like, but I got the color Hope. Based on my skin tone, I didn't want anything too crazy, and I know these are super pigmented, so, but I wanted to get something that was liquid versus the powder version that I have, just because I feel like that one comes off really easily. So I got that. And then I've heard like a ton of women talking about these like lip masks, and they had this little kit. So this is like, this yellow one is like a mask, And then this is just like a gloss type thing, but I wanted to take like a nice thing with me to the hospital. And then the mask, my lips, here, hold on. My lips have been like so chapped in the last month or so. I think it's just because I like constantly feel thirsty because baby's taking all of my water. Baby's taking literally everything from me. I wanted to try this mask in general. I probably should have made sure this was gluten-free. I'm sure it's fine. So I'm excited to try this. I'll let you guys know how it goes. And then I think the balm I'm gonna just put in my hospital bag or in my purse or something because I don't know, I just thought it would be nice, like a nice little, unless I break it. I just thought instead of bringing like some old crusty chapstick that I have with me, just having something like nice and new might feel kind of nice to have at the hospital when I'm feeling pretty gross. I'll have to let you guys know how it goes. I'm not like a huge makeup person, mostly because I don't know what I'm doing. Hopefully I will like these. I'm like, I don't know if I should throw away the boxes until I decide if I like them. That's where we're at. It is 5:10. We're probably gonna eat some lasagna for dinner. And the doggos are just waiting to get fed as well over there. I think Ben has like some football stuff to do tonight. I signed up for this like Fearless Mama Zoom calls this week. I'm sure they're trying to like sell a bigger program, but this one's just free. So I thought that I would do this week. This week is just like really busy, which you'll see in next week's vlog. But yeah, tomorrow I have a doctor appointment and groceries. Wednesday I have a chiropractic appointment. Thursday we have a baby class. Every night I have the baby recording classes. Saturday we're meeting our doula. We might also go to a Harry Potter market. We'll see how I'm feeling. But it's also very cold. So it's taken a turn for the cold here in North Carolina. But that's kind of it. That's where everything's at. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. They're kind of a little scattered right now. That's because I'm very scattered right now. I hope you understand. I know that you do, but I appreciate it. I appreciate you being patient with me as I get through this last trimester. I'm officially 35 weeks pregnant on Wednesday. So when you're watching this vlog, I'll be 35 weeks, which is crazy because everybody in this Facebook group I'm in are having their babies at 35 weeks. And I'm like, I am not prepared. So, but I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for watching again. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already and like the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.